In this video, we'll be doing a kind of unboxing and first look at the Dreame L40 Ultra Robot Vacuum. As you can see, this is just the box that it comes in. It's a very large box, a couple feet tall. Then it says some of the specs on the side here. It does the extendable and liftable side brush, the hands-free auto maintenance, 65-degree mop and washboard cleaning, and the Mop Extend robot swing technology. It's 11,000 PA for the suction power. And it does have a strategic carpet cleaning, so it kind of raises the mops when it is going over a carpet and then lowers them again when you're back to hardwood. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get into it. This is just, like I said, the unboxing and kind of first look. We'll have a separate review in a different video, but to go ahead and cut into it to the top here. We'll go ahead and set it on the floor here just so we can kind of get a better look at everything that's inside. So the first item we have here is this box of kind of accessories. It looks like we have the mop heads and the power cable, the manual, and the brush and things like that. So we'll go ahead and look at everything that's in here. Yep, as you can see here, we do have an extra bag which will go inside of the main charging dock. Then we do have the two mop heads that attach magnetically to the bottom of the vacuum. Next is the brush. This is great for cleaning out the vacuum or cleaning out the base and things like that. And on the back here, we do also have a little knife, which is for cutting hair out of the bottom of the vacuum. So it's hard to cut yourself on it, thankfully, but it will grip in there. And then this little blade will actually cut the hair out of the bottom, which is great for removing some hair if you have it caught into the bottom of the vacuum. Let's see what else we got here. Looks like we just have the quick start guide and then a user manual as well. And underneath here we do have the power cable. This will be for the charging station, of course. There we go. And then the only other thing in here is some solution which will be for like cleaning and things like that. So you can dump this into the charging station and then it will use a little bit of it to go ahead and mop your floor. That looks like it's everything for this first box, so we'll go ahead and put this off to the side here. Next thing we have here is, looks like a little kind of ramp for the robot to drive up onto for the charging station. Go ahead and take this off here. So yeah, you can see this is just a little ramp that you can attach to the charging station for the robot to drive up to. Next thing we have here is the actual robot vacuum itself, it looks like. So we'll go ahead and pull this out here, get you a quick look at it. So opening it up, yeah, you can see the first thing we have here is the actual vacuum itself. We'll go ahead and carefully take this out of here. Doesn't look like there's anything else in the box, so put this off to the side and then get you a closer look at the vacuum itself. So it does have this kind of plastic wrapping around it, which we can go ahead and remove. Again, you want to be very careful because there are a bunch of sensors and everything on here that you want to be sure you don't damage. So we'll go ahead and put that to the side. So this is the vacuum itself. You can see we do have the LiDAR navigation sensor on the top. Then there are some buttons. This is for spot cleaning. This is for just turning it on, of course. And then this is for making it return to the dock. We do have a little plastic we can remove here. Nice and satisfying. And then we do have some other ones as well, so we can see all the different kind of sensors and everything around it. There's side sensors, the front sensor and camera, and the other side one as well. So we'll go ahead and remove all these different stickers. That front one. Then the side ones, this is for the bumper. You want to kind of like make sure you pull this out of here gently. And the same on the other side. And then this will make sure that bumper is free to access things and sense when it bumps into things. The other one we have is on the back here. This is for, all the back sensors, and then this is how it charges as well. So it senses how close it is to the charger, and then this is what actually connects to it for charging. And yeah, that's just the first look at the vacuum itself. You can see all the different sensors and everything, and this is what the bottom looks like. We have a little brush in here, and then we do have the little sweeper. This extends to get things in the corners and such, but we'll cover all that in the full review. We can go ahead and attach these mop heads just to show you what it looks like. So they just kind of magnetically clip onto here. So that one's attached, and then the same for the other one here. So Very easy to attach, and they do automatically detach and reattach in the docking station when you want them to. The main other thing in the box here is, of course, the charging station. This is by far the biggest part, so it'll take a bit to get out of here. We can go ahead and put it here. Let me adjust the camera so you can be able to see it fully. There we go. So we can just reveal that here. And yeah, you can see that this is where it will actually dock, of course. At the top here, we do have a clear bucket for your clean water. This is what you would remove and fill with clean water. That would go into the robot, and then when it comes back, it would disperse the dirty water after it cleans the mop heads, and this is what you would remove and dump out. So nice to have those two separated, and very easy to just take them out of here and, you know, dump this one when you need to and fill this one when you need to. That's what we have in the top here. Again, it is a pretty big unit, as you can see. This is where the robot actually drives into, and then the mop heads are cleaned, they're removed if they need to, and all of that happens in that little section here. And then this is where we also attach the ramp. So this ramp that we opened earlier, this just sits nicely here. So we can go ahead and attach that like that. And then this allows the robot to easily drive up. And I believe that is everything that we have in the box, so just double check. Yeah, looks like it. So this is what the whole system would look like. Go ahead and put the robot in just to show you. So it would be kind of sitting like this backwards when it is docked. So it would kind of look like that. But again, we'll go ahead and cover all of that in the full review. So it is a pretty big unit, as you can see here, but it's very nice that we have some cleaning solution to get started with. We do have an extra bag, which will sit in here. I'm going to open this part here. So this is attached on magnetically. So this is where the bag goes. So when the robot empties its contents into here, this is where you'll empty and change this bag as needed. And it does come with an extra one, which is very nice. So we can go ahead and attach this again. And so it's just with magnets, so very easily attached and removed. And then we do have the power cable, as we said. We do have the user manuals. And then we have this brush as well for cleaning inside here and cleaning the vacuum. So we definitely have everything we need to get started. I'll go ahead and get this all set up. I'll cover that process as well, and then show all of that in the full review that will be coming later this week. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.